Oh no, if you hopped on NBA 2K17 today, you're worried. Why? Because shooting has been gutted. So there's a chance we can get that shit back. We're gonna be talking about it all here in this video. Let's get into it. Before we do though, hold up. If y'all new to the channel, man, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Literally yesterday we hit 300K. We're at 304 already. Shit is moving. All right, I'm hyped a little bit. All right, but let's get to talking. Oh my God, people. All right, so I went to sleep, woke up, regular day. I hop on, I'm getting tweets telling me, Agent, shooting has gotten really bad. The shooting tuning that happened, Mike Wang done fucked up, Agent. And I thought, nah, cause they fucked up shooting in the past. And I'm like, it's not worse than what it was in the past. There's no possible way it could be because it was really bad in the past. And so what everybody originally thought was gonna be like the slashers and the glass cleaners and the lockdowns and the athletic finishers banging threes, we thought that was gonna be out the game. Everybody couldn't shoot anymore. If you were a sharpshooter, you weren't pulling from Limitless the way you were anymore. If you were a playmaker, you better get your ass in the fucking corner or you weren't shooting that consistent anymore. And so I was streaming and I was like, yo, I don't know what the fuck is happening. I tested my A1 release, duct taped, my OG release was gone. The only release that worked was my lag release, which probably makes sense because there was a lot of people on the servers. There was a ton of latency when I was playing. But when it comes to shooting, I was officially concerned. Now, if you remember Mike Wang's tweet yesterday, he said, it's not in the patch, but there's an update coming tomorrow morning which will tweak shooting. I'll be looking for feedback over the weekend. And so I'm on stream, I understand he's looking for feedback, and there's no possible way that it's gonna stay this way. Now you get the footage you're looking at is Pro-Am footage, and it's just me shooting a bunch of bricks. I wanted to test out the park, I did for a couple hours, and I wanted to hop on the Pro-Am before I made this video because I wanted to see how that was. Across the board, the Pro-Am release that I know was the deadliest shit in the game wasn't getting the greens it used to. Really, the corner was the only spot Archetypes can shoot consistently from because at the top of the three-point line and on the wings, you just were getting straight whites on amazing releases and there wasn't anything you can do to improve it. It's like when I shoot half-court shots or full-court shots in agent range. I never get greens, and I felt like that all over the court except in the corners, all over the three-point line. Mid-ranges stayed the same. For the most part, driving, I didn't notice any differences, and so it's really just three-point shooting that was affected. And so I did what any sensible person would do. I was on a stream, we had about 5,000 something viewers in there. I said, guys, we gotta do something. I spammed up Mike Wang's Twitter. I said, hit him in his mentions, I need his phone to blow up, and just tell him attributes matter. That's all we have to say is make attributes matter. That's all we need. I'm not saying shooting should be amazing. I'm not shooting it should be worse. I'm saying depending on your attributes, if my 50 open shot 3 slasher is making shots consistently with no hot spots and no shooting badges, it's an issue. But in the same token, there shouldn't be fucking sharpshooters with 94 open shot 3s missing wide open. If playmakers are wide open and they're releasing the ball properly and shot creators, that shit should be going in. That shouldn't be taken away from them. It's just about finding a balance. So when we were like all the way over here, everyone's making shots, and Mike Wang took us to the deep barrel low all the way right down here, and he said nobody is making consistent shots, unless of course you're shooting in the corner. Everybody was fucking enraged. Shout out to the people on Mountain Dew who just trekked through that because I could tell you didn't do a lot of fucking shooting. That shit was tough, and it was a lot of latency as well because there's a lot of people on the servers. Anyway, we got a response from Mike Wang a few minutes after we spammed up his mentions. He said, shooting tweak was partially to prep for 2K18. I'll tweak green frequency as soon as possible. Hang in there. That was the main issue people had. We weren't getting greens. On releases, we knew. I know my release better than anybody, and I was getting all whites. I'm like, I don't know what I could do to release this better. And so it was frustrating, but it was relief knowing like I knew he wasn't gonna keep it like that. I mean, it'd be ludicrous if he did. So I wasn't really tripping on stream. I was more laughing it off, testing, but like it was crazy how bad it got. And it was really just a game of chance. At that point, playmakers like Vortex took a shot from half court, bang. I was like, what? How did you do that? Contested. And then you're missing wide open threes. And so it really just became more, it felt like the shots were more random. And so even if you were really good, there's a chance you could miss, and a guy with the garbage release was gonna make it. And I don't like that randomness. I like when skill really matters. It's possible to find a balance between skill matters and everybody making shots. It's very possible to find that balance. I'm sure he's gonna find it because I hope he doesn't go all the way one way again. Just right down the middle. It's gonna be alright right down the middle. The all whites is definitely, I can tell he's gonna do something about that. It's crazy. No, nobody should be getting all whites the way I was getting all whites on that stream. It hurt inside for me to shoot like that. I for real felt like a come up, man. I felt like, yo, this is how people feel when they hop on a 2K and they don't know what they're doing. It's like they just click square. It's like, how is this missing? I'm wide open and I have a 94 open shot 3 is what I was feeling like, unless of course I was shooting in the corner. And later on in the stream, I was using my lag release release, and it was fairly successful, but shooting 60% on open shots is fucking pathetic, and that's what I was doing. It hurt. So main point is, if you were tripping, relax. Common sense tells us that there's no possible way it's gonna stay like this. And after Mike Wang's tweak saying it was just to test some shit, first of all, confirmed the 2K17 is basically one big open beta, which is like, that's what it is. He said he was tweaking just to test some shit for the next game. So we're the open beta test subjects today. And second, it's gonna be alright. I'm sure they're gonna find a balance. He pushed it all the way one way to see what the reaction would be, because we had it all the way this way the entire time since like patch 8. Wow, I did not expect this to go down like that the way it did at all. Like, I thought like Sharpshooters would be alright. I can't imagine Sharpshooters get worse. But nah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like. If you're new to the channel, man, make sure to subscribe. We're dropping heat daily. Yo, over the next couple days, I have a video that you won't even believe what the fuck happened in that video. It's gonna be fire. I can't wait. I'm gonna get to editing it right after I finish here this video. I'm gonna catch y'all later. I'm out. Peace.